Diane Conklin here with Complete Marketing Systems. You might be wondering why I'm standing in front of this bookcase, which is obviously double stacked and full of books. There's actually 2 rows. I don't know how much you can see here, but there's actually 2 rows of books here. One of the interesting things that people ask me a lot is how do you get so much reading done? Last year I read 36 books, and this year I'm on pace to do at least 3 a month, and I hope to do 4. Now, I don't like take time off in the middle of the day and that kind of thing to read, but here's what I do, and I had somebody that thought this was a great tip, so I wanted to share it with you, is every night, an hour before I would normally go to bed, I simply get up, I go into my leather recliner, and I read for an hour, or 40 minutes, or however long I read, and then the last thing I do before I go to bed is I journal. So, yeah, I actually have read most of these books. And we have more than one of these double-stacked bookcases like this in the house. So there's, you know, I'm a little bit of a nerd and a geek. So I read mostly marketing and business books and mindset books. So I try to alternate those books. But I have, in fact, read most of the books that you see behind me. And people often doubt that. If they come to the house and they see these books, all you have to do is walk up here and open one of these. And they're dog-eared. And here's a book I just finished. It's dog-eared. There's red pen in it. I really do read these. So you actually can go to our blog at CompleteMarketingSystems.com. There's now a What's Diane Reading section there, and you can see the book reviews that I'm doing. I thought that would be sort of something fun to share with you. So there's all sorts of books here from a lot of different people, and that's how I end my day. So I read, and then I actually journal. I'm not into like fancy schmancy journals or real pretty stuff. Get whatever works for you. But I journal for the last few minutes before I shut down. And you might be thinking, well, Diane, you're a marketing and business strategist. What are you telling us about this for? Because it really is a life success strategy that you need to be employing. All the successful people that I know do a lot of reading, and journaling is a big part of what they do too. Journal whatever makes you happy. You know, there's no right or wrong way to journal. You can journal about your day. Jim Rohn talks about leaving your legacy and your life story in your journal. I think you can talk to the universe. You can do whatever you want. It's your journal. But it's kind of fun once in a while to go back and look at these things. I wanted to share that with you. This is really kind of neat. I don't remember what the name of the company is, but my sister sent me for Christmas. This is a journal. It's called Between Me and You, Sister, A Few Things I've Been Meaning to Ask. And you can actually go through this. It's a journal that leads you through it. Ask questions. Were you ever allowed to do anything that I wasn't allowed to do? Tell me I can handle it now. So there's a lot of fun things in here. I'm actually going to fill this out and send it back to my sister this year for Christmas. So there are lots of different ways to journal. But I wanted to share this tip with you because a friend of mine earlier this week was so impressed with that I was doing this, and this was how I had read so many books this year. That she wanted to share it with her mastermind group. So I thought it might be helpful for you. Again, read whatever floats your boat. I like to do business and mindset and those kinds of books, marketing books. You can do whatever. And then a big part of life is writing things down. You'll be surprised how different you feel if you just get them in that journal. So I hope that's helpful. Again, I'm Diane Conklin with Complete Marketing Systems. Again, if you want to read some of the reviews of some of the books that I'm reading now, if you go to CompleteMarketingSystems.com and click on the blog tab, there's a section there that says Diane's recommended reading or what Diane's reading or something like that. And I'm happy to share with you there. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon.